Hey everybody, it's Kate. So I wanted to upload a video today to show you my first design team project for the month of November for artattacksupplies.com. And so I'll show you a couple of different Christmas cards, and then I want to talk about this super awesome sale that Traci at Art Attack is having this weekend. It's such a good sale. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get done filming this video, I'm going to go ahead and get online and place my order because I don't want her to run out of what I'm after. So on to my design team project here. I used this really cute, I'm sorry about the glare, y'all. I'm working with a new lighting situation, so anybody that's been watching, will y'all let me know if it looks better? I'd love to hear it. So I'm using this really great greeting farm stamp set called Sing Hello. Look how cute it is. This is my first greeting farm stamp set, but it won't be my last because it's so versatile. Like once I started working with it, all these ideas started coming, and so I don't know, maybe this is good for your creativity to get a stamp set like this, because it certainly, you know, sort of sparks some creativity in me. So yeah, it's got some really cute sentiments. Glad you're home for Christmas, hugs and kisses. And it's got these really cute musical notes, and these little girls are precious. And then, so I also used the 6x6 paper pack called Dots and Stripes from Echo Park Paper Company. It's super cute. And some of these little goodies as well that Traci sent. Some little bows and cabochons and things like that. So for the first card design, what I wanted to do would be to make a design that you could use or might be useful to you if you wanted to make your own Christmas cards this year. So obviously you want something that's not going to take forever to make. If you need to make like 15, 20, 30, 40, however many you need to make. So that was the point of this card, is to make one that was pretty quick and pretty easy to duplicate, so that, you know, if you wanted to, you could use this design to make your own cards. So I wanted to create sort of a 6x6 card. So what I did was cut my cardstock to 10 3/4 by 6 inches tall, and then I scored it at 4 3/4 to create my fold. And then I wanted to create this stamped Christmas tree background, so I used this stamp right here. And to create the pattern, all I did was think about 3s and 2s, if that makes sense. Patterns to me start in 3s and 2s for whatever reason. So here's the row of 3, and then here's a row of 2, another row of 3. So I just started with this first one in the corner, and I knew I wanted it to hang off a little bit to make it more visually interesting. And so I just stamped my row of 3, 2, 3, and went from there. So that's a super easy way to create a pattern. And then for the sentiment and the accents here, I used some Versamark sticky ink and stamped the Christmas tree and my sentiment, and then I coated it with gold embossing powder and just embossed it. So look how shiny and pretty it is. And then I used one of these really precious little pink bows for the top of this Christmas tree. And then for the top of the rest, I just used some perfect pearls. So dot, 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 and it was done. Like, it took no time at all. So if you wanted to set you up like a little manufacturing process and you know, just stamp out 15, 20 cards, then you could do it. So yeah, I think it came out pretty good. And I like that it's sort of a non-traditional Christmas color. I'm not really a fan of the whole green and red thing. It's just not my deal. Another cute idea would be to use gray if you wanted to make it a little more unisex. So you would put the gray paper on the inside and then stamp the trees in gray. That, you know, that would be super cute. So yeah. So there's my first one. And then for the inside, all I did was take one of these papers and glue it in there. And then I just rounded the colors. I rounded the corners and I was done. Super cute. So I think it came out pretty good. Let me know what you think, you guys. And then for my second card, this one was a little more complicated, but I think it came out pretty cute as well. So for this, I used this little girl right here. Look how cute she is. Ooh, So I colored her with my Copic markers first. And then I don't know that the camera's going to pick it up, but her little pom-poms and her little boots have Wink Stella on them. So it's got this really cute little sparkle. And then the little heart on her coat here, I put the Wink Stella down first and then put some glossy accents on top to really make that heart shine. And she is on some foam tape, and she's stamped on watercolor paper just to make it nice and sturdy. And then for the background, what I did was actually put down this white heat embossing first. So the sentiment says "Sing Hello to Winter," and then I used these precious little musical notes here to make it look like they were snow, so that the notes themselves were falling out of the sky. So I thought that was pretty cute. So I did the heat embossing first, and then I went over it with a couple of different colors of ink to create the sky. And because the embossing resists ink, it stays pretty and white while you're adding your ink colors on top to make your sky. And then, so I also popped up this on foam as well to give it some more dimension. And then I used this one right here, the gray paper out of this really cute paper stack as another layer, and then just put it on some gray cardstock. It's super cute. I really like how it came out. It took a hot minute to make this, I'm not gonna lie, because I make a mess when I heat emboss. I am not a person, I struggle with like going slow and being careful. Once I know what it is I want to do it, and I want to do it fast. So I had to like make myself like put the little stamp on there and stamp it, and then put the little embossing powder on it. I tried to be so careful, like I had to make myself go slow. But I was thinking, I mean, it took a minute to make this card, but anytime I color any stamping on with Copic markers, I scan that into my computer before I do anything else with it. Like while it's still on the flat sheet of paper, I scan it in so that I could reproduce it at any time if I needed to. So if I needed a card like in a super duper hurry, I've got this image scanned in. So that might be something to think about. Scanning in your images and then printing them out on some really high quality paper might suffice to make some Christmas cards in a pinch if you needed to. So yeah, I think they came out pretty cute. I just love that little girl. So I wanted to talk about the sale right quick. So this sale is going on, it ends Monday, so it's going on right now. She's got some dies and stamps on for 30% off. I will be taking advantage of that. She has got some Lawn Fawn dies on artaxsupplies.com that I have been dying for. Like there's one, and I can't remember what it's called now, but it's the little grassy border, and it creates such cute dimension on your cards, I think I'm going to have to be getting that. And then so she'll have some stamps on 30% off as well. All the Halloween stuff is going to be 40% off this weekend. So now would be the time to stack up, well, I guess you could say that too, to stock up on that. And then she's going to have some Magnolia stamps on for 45% off, some selected stamps. And one of those is a selfie tilde. And I think that might be my favorite one. So I'm going to order that, I think. So like I said, it ends Monday. You don't need a code. The products are already marked down on her website. And so as soon as I leave here, I'm going to go place my order. So yeah, I hope you go to Art Attack Supplies and check out the pre-Black Friday sale. And I hope you like my little cards. So thank you for watching. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you take a minute to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to leave Traci's links below for both her email address and artaxsupplies.com. So go check it out. Have a really great weekend, everybody. Bye.